Oh, I'm back. Sorry, Pisces. Did not mean to keep you waiting. I had a phone call I had to take. Hey, Cheryl. Okay, so let me put my headphones up and we are going to get started. I gotta find the other phone so I can give you your songs. You got two songs, Pisces. All right, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. My phone has so many notifications. It's the freaking week alone. Okay. Lost and Lonely, Aaron Lewis. All right, hopefully I can get the lyrics. There they are. Okay, cool. I've been shattered and broken for most of my life. Hold on. Holy Spirit, can you please lead, guide, and direct me? Move me out of the way. Use whatever gifts you've given me to bring a message to the sign of Pisces for their highest and greatest good. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I just ask you to use whatever you need to use. I completely submit myself to you as a vessel, as a channel to get a word from you for the sign of Pisces, for their highest and greatest good. Thank you. I've been shattered and broken for most of my life, but I've done pretty good with the job and a wife. Got a family that loves me and a good piece of land that I bought with hard work and I earned with these hands. But these things that I do, I did them for you. So just tell me you love me and tell me you'll stay. And you'll watch over this house while I go away. And just promise to be here when I get back home. So we can start where we left off all those years ago. Before my demons, they took control. Lost and lonely out here on the road. 'Cause I've been careless and selfish and got no self-respect. I'm an albatross hanging around my own neck. I'm a hard one to handle and I've played the fool. And I'm so hard to love 'cause I break all the rules. But these things that I do 'cause I couldn't have you. So just tell me you love me and tell me you'll stay. And you'll watch over this house while I go away. And just promise to be here when I get back home. So we can start where we left off all those years ago. Before my demons, they took control. Lost and lonely out here on the road. So tell me you'll love me and tell me you'll stay. And you'll watch over this house while I go away. And just promise to be here when I get back home so we can start where we left off all those years ago. Before my demons, they took control. Lost and lonely out here on the road. Lost out here on the road. So you're dealing with someone who lost their way. You had a very good relationship. You have a lot of abundance with this person. You own land. Excuse me. You have a house to watch over. And this person is asking you to be there when they get back home. And I got another song also, and it goes like this. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And it goes like this. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'm feeling so small. It was over my head. I know nothing at all. And I will stumble and fall. I'm still learning to love, just starting to crawl. Say something. I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something. I'm giving up on you. And I will swallow my pride. You're the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye. Say something. I'm giving up on you. And I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. And anywhere I would have followed you. Say something. I'm giving up on you. Say something. I'm giving up on you. Say something. So it sounds like to me that this person has left you for so long and you've been waiting for them to say something, because if they don't, you're giving up on them. It sounds like you're letting them go even though they're the one you love. Because it says right here, and I will swallow my pride, you're the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye. So this person is having to let you go because you won't say anything. And they don't want to let you go. They love you. And it's like you ask them to watch over your land. Maybe they had somebody else and that person is gone. I don't know. I'm not sure how those songs fit together. But I do want to say that since I came back in this room after Cancer's reading, I do not smell sewer anymore. So I don't know what the sewer smell was about. Thank you so much for being here. I'm happy to have you. And I'm going to attempt to get a reading for the sign of Pisces. Okay? And Cancer had my throat chakra closed. I'm trying to get it open again. Okay. How are you working in the sign of Pisces, may I see spirit? The turtle and the dolphin. Home life for the sign of Pisces. How are you working? How are you working in our Pisces home life? The groundhog and the dolphin. How are you working in the sign of Pisces at home, spirit? Home life for Pisces. This is the animal spirit deck. You might be an animal lover. Pisces spirit, how are you working? Thank you. Know your worth. At home, you need to know your worth, Pisces. Or someone does. Alright, work life. Be peace. At work, you need to be peace, or you are peace. You bring peace at work, Pisces. Surprises. I had a phone call from a friend. Trust in the magic. Spirit, as your surprise, you're going to trust in the magic. We have the skunk, dove, and the white raven spirit. I just had a phone call from a friend, and I can't tell you how much of a blessing it was. They are going to send me a cash app. And if you only knew, I've been praying this morning for Spirit to provide so I could get through till my next paycheck. And Spirit is providing. So thank you to my friend for doing that. They did not have to. And in fact, I asked them not to. But they decided they were going to anyway. Alright, back to the reading. That could be part of the reading, though. You could also be struggling financially, and you're asking Spirit for help, and Spirit's going to provide your help as well, okay? And it's going to come out of left field, out of a totally unexpected area, okay? Alright. I had a lot of bills to pay, and my paycheck finally was the amount it was supposed to be after 2 months working with this company. 2.5 months, I think. It's July till now. So 3 months, I guess. Still haven't gotten my benefits, but I have 4 job offers on the table. 3, but I had an interview Friday that I know is going to come through for me. Maybe you are also, maybe be peace is because you don't have a job right now or you're not making enough money. So you're saying be peace. Trust in the magic. Alright, love life. I couldn't remember what was next. Your love life, you got, it's time for beginner's mind. The abundant universe will provide. Out of my mouth, I can barely get it out of my mouth, and Spirit's bringing it out with the cards. Be fearless and bold. You hear my stomach growling? And learn from the past. Because I was going to say, when I was listening to that song, Lost and Lonely, that person sounded like a narcissist, personally. They may have been the one who was saying, say something, I'm giving up on you. They're finally going to swallow their pride and just let you go. Because you have decided you don't want anything to do with them. And it's time for a beginner's mind in your love life to know that the universe will provide. The abundant universe will provide. Be fearless and bold and learn from the past. So it sounds like to me that you were dependent on this person financially. And now you're having to learn to not depend on this person. And to be able to take care of yourself. And that Spirit is going to take care of you. Your role, Pisces. Your role, Pisces. Your role is to be generous of spirit. Be generous of spirit. So have a generous spirit. Give generously of yourself to others. Lion spirit, porcupine, buffalo, badger, elephant, white raven, dove, and skunk. Outcome for Pisces. Give with gratitude and grace. Excuse me. Believe in yourself. And be here now. Be here now. Believe in yourself. Give with gratitude and grace. And the miracles are endless. We have a cow, we have a hummingbird, a squirrel, and a turkey. Okay? So at home, you're going to know your worth. At work, you're going to be peace. You're going to trust in the magic, surprisingly. You're going to learn from the past, be fearless and bold, know that the abundant universe will provide, and have time for a beginner's mind in your life. Be generous of spirit as your role. Be here now, believe in yourself, and give with gratitude and grace. So you are abundant, Pisces. You are abundant. That's good. All right, so what happened at home? Show me what happened at home. You had to keep it to yourself. And you're effing stressed. You were stressed and you had to keep things to yourself. You remember, say something, I'm giving up on you? All right, work life. There were things you couldn't talk about at home because this person wasn't available to you. Even if they were there, I don't think they were there. At work, you're going to sit back and relax. You're going to agree to effing disagree and cook an effing meal. So you might be a chef or you might cook at work. You don't get along with your coworkers, you're going to agree to disagree because somebody sits back and relaxes and talks on their phone all the time. Alright? Surprises in your life. Surprisingly, somebody's going to listen. Remember, say something, I'm giving up on you. Alright? And love life. You're going to have sex. Okay. Ooh, somebody wants this bad. Your roll? You can't say thank you enough. Be generous of spirit. And the outcome. Just walk away. It's time for shit to get real. Send a picture. Sexting will make their day. So, in your love life, you should learn from the past to be fearless and bold. Realize the universe will provide, and have a beginner's mind. But instead, you're going to have sex. That is where your problem's coming in right there. Because you're stressed at home, you have to keep things to yourself. Maybe you're not having sex with the person. Maybe you're having sex with somebody new. Because you're walking away because it's time for things to get real. And it might be because they found out you had sex. What are they listening? Surprisingly, why are they listening? Because this is surprising that they're listening. Because they want you to do the dishes, your boundaries are trash, it's time for anal, and keep shit clean. So they want you to listen. They're saying to you, listen, do the dishes. You have terrible boundaries. I'm going to examine this a little deeper because you need to keep this place clean. Oh, they sound controlling. Why are you having sex if you're walking away? Because fill in the blank. It isn't personal. You fucking say it. And family shit's getting on your nerves. And your friends miss your face. So you're going somewhere having sex with a friend. You're walking away to go have sex with a friend. And you're going to learn from the past and not make those same mistakes. Because you're with somebody who's controlling as hell. That's what I see here. And you're going to deal with your drama. Handle your exes, old hurts, and unresolved shit. And people are messy. Alright, so now we see what's going on with you Pisces. This person that say something, I'm giving up on you. I want to know what they would say if they would say something. Let's find out what they would say if they would say something. If they say something, I'm giving up on you, what would they say? They would say, I wish I could be fully honest with you. Alright, well, be fully honest with us now. Be fully honest with us now. I wish I could understand you. So they feel like they don't understand you. If they were honest with you, they would say, I don't understand you. What else would they say? They would say, you're too nice and I don't deserve your kindness. I think that's probably true. What would you say to them in case we have a cross watcher? I don't know who I am anymore, and I can't handle your love. I want out. Yep, you're leaving this person. What would you say to the one you're having sex with? I was hurt by you, and is it over? I was hurt by you, and is it over? And you were right. What would the other person say? These feelings are eating me alive and emotions are overwhelming me. How could you ever forgive the mess I've made? Pisces, you have a very intense, I don't know why I said tense, because it is tense. You have a very intense love life going on here. Alright, how can you not F yourself at home, Pisces? The cards are also going on the floor. Pisces, you cannot F yourself at home by having a fresh start. Know your worth. Alright, how about at work? At work, you need to ask your angels and glow up. You might work in a profession where you make yourself and others more beautiful. You need to glow up at work, okay? Alright, surprises. Surprises is that you're going to change a bad habit. Alright, love life. In your love life, you're going to exercise, have sex, and escape materialism. Remember, the abundant universe will provide. Your role. You're going to take a vacation. That's why you're walking away. Outcome. You're going to be in denial. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. So you're going to be in denial. It's like you're going to come back for more of this person's bad behavior. What should they do instead of being in denial? You're going to be in denial. But Spirit says you need to declutter, feel what you feel, and rediscover yourself. And your home needs some TLC that it's not getting. I have a feeling that your home is not the only home this person owns. I think you and this person have money. Okay. Alright. What do we want to do here, Spirit? Let's look at the Tarot. Let's see how Spirit's working in your life. When it comes to the Tarot, Spirit says to get you some awake cards. Awake cards for the sign Pisces. Holy Spirit, may I have a message from the awake deck for Pisces? This is one of the most powerful decks of cards that I own. I don't use some of the most powerful decks that I own frequently because people can't handle them. Alright, message. How are you working in Pisces situation? May I see, please? Alright. Energy to overcome. And what's going to pull it together? Wow. Okay. Most of these we've already experienced in the collective if you've been watching. But I'm going to go ahead and read them anyway in case there's somebody who hasn't been watching. First card you got is build. Spirit wants you to build. Build. Number 39. A wise builder begins with a foundation of love. Solid foundations, building a healthy, abundant, and joy-filled life begins with stability and acknowledgement of available tools. The platonic solids are equilateral 3D forms that can be traced from the smallest cell structure to the grandest architecture. Within these forms, there are geometric correspondences to the natural elements and their mental, emotional, and philosophical associations. Fire, tetrahedron, octahedron, water, icosahedron, air, and cube, earth, and dodecatron ether. So a wise builder begins with a foundation of love. So when you build this new relationship, it needs to be built on a foundation of love. And it seemed to me that it was built on a foundation of money instead. Just saying, okay? The next thing is that's how Spirit's working, to help you to build a foundation of love. The next thing is you need to overcome smile. Overcome smile. Let's see what that means. Number 25. Be held and smile as you float on the new journey. Create the ripple. Forgiveness and release of judgment of the self has a ripple effect. The effect of loving spreads throughout your body and allows for healing of wounds with others. Clearing karma brings relief, a sense of floating on the water of your life path with ease. To heal many, you must first start with inner healing. Although you can feel like swimming in murky waters, trust that your soul knows how to help you start this process and will be with you always. Smile. So you're clearing karma and you're having to forgive yourself and heal yourself. Okay? That's the energy to overcome. You're not healing. You're staying stuck in this unhealthy relationship because you're not healing. You don't even know who you are anymore. And this person doesn't know you either. Over here it says untwist and ground. It's time to untwist. Ground down. We have two different grounds, I guess. Alright, untwist. We know this is about blockages in our chakras. Untwist, number 50. Untwist. You are limitless. Untwist and recode in alignment with your divine self. Breath and sound and movement and intention. Profound healing effects with the mind and body. Remember to let certain conditional patterns gently release in order to let new wonders come into your life. Repatterning DNA is a deep, conscious method of healing ancestral wounds and patterns encoded in your body. You always have the potential to grow into your best self within the physical, mental, and emotional spectrums. Conscious and intellectual healing through meditation and alchemy, paired with dynamic breath work and movement like yoga, martial arts, and dance positions, are enjoyable ways to break through the perceived barriers. How are you approaching internal and external barriers? Be curious about what lights you up. So it's time for you to untwist, to use breath work, to use dance, to use whatever kind of movement you need, hand gestures, mudras, whatever it is you need to use. You need to untwist yourself to get healing. And you need to recode your DNA at a deep level to break ancestral patterns. You have ancestral patterns you're not breaking because you're not healing, you're not forgiving, and you're not on a solid foundation. The ground is here. Right here, I turn right to it. Grounded protector, the mountain stands sovereign, wisdom in the midst. Earthing, sending your etheric cords into our borrowed home for stability via direct contact with the ground. Call upon the nature spirits of the planet and the rocks, sand, soil beneath you. They are always supporting you with unconditional love. The feeling of being grounded makes sense of being held and protected. You are ready for curious adventure ahead. Trust that you are safe to wander or to wonder what lies in the mysterious unknown. And see, over here where you were building, you wanted to be held and protected, or somewhere you wanted to be held and protected. But you're not, because you can't heal. You can't break ancestral wounds. And then you have equanimity on the bottom of the deck. This is a very serious reading, Pisces. Equanimity. Number 51. You have some very serious work to do here, Pisces. You are an amazing being that is equal to the horizon. Cultivate wanderlust within your reality. The path ahead consists of harnessing courage with power, bravery, and determination, while keeping an open heart and mind connection. Do not fear this path. Instead, be curious what you will meet at each moment. Your path to enlightenment and greatness has already been written, so follow the breadcrumbs to the next horizon line. You are equal to what lies before you. Feel into your power and go forward with confidence. Even if you stumble and feel insecure from time to time, allow yourself to guide into the dawn of a new day. Will you do it? Because you're, what I feel, Pisces, with you is that you are stuck in a comfortable place where you have a nice home and you have the land and you have the nice car and you have all the nice things. You have everything comfortable life could offer you, but your spiritual life is not progressing. And it's because you have all of these things. Yeah, that's what I feel. And it's going to be hard for you to detach from those things. Now, that won't be for everybody, but that's what I'm feeling for somebody. Okay? All right, we're going to find out what the Tarot has to say for Pisces. Spirit House, that one stuck to the table. The Hangman reverse, which is you. How are you working in Pisces' life? May I see, please? The Fool is here with the High Priestess in reverse. So, Spirit wants you to take a risk, but is not showing you what comes next. Spirit is doing this on purpose. And it's because you're so used to having everything you need. Spirit wants you to know how it feels to trust Spirit. The Fool trusts that whatever happens is meant to happen. But see, when you have a lot already of abundance, you already know what's going to happen. You don't have to be clueless because you have so much. That's why it was saying be generous of spirit. Alright. What's the energy to overcome? You're going to have to take a risk without knowing what comes next. The Hierophant came out. Okay? And what's going to pull it together? There's a contract that you have to overcome. Or a higher level commitment like school or some institution. The world is here. Something's coming to an end, Pisces. And there's no hope somehow. So you're going to be facing a situation in life that's going to feel hopeless. And it's going to end an era of your life. And Spirit's not showing you how it's going to work out for you. And Spirit's doing this on purpose. How can Pisces not F themselves? Get a reading. Spirit says you need to get a reading. So make sure you watch closely and ask for a reading at the end. Alright. How about when it comes to the Hierophant? You need to feel what you feel when it comes to that. And how about the world? You need to set some financial goals. And how about the Star reverse? You need to release your expectations around money. Spirit, I think that when you leave this marriage that you're in, when this person, it looks like they're leaving you. They're not going to give you any money. You're going to end up knowing what it feels like to not have anything. And that's going to make you real, real uncomfortable. But you have to go through it. And Spirit will provide. The abundant universe will provide. But you don't know that. For some reason, you don't know that. Alright, before I start tarot, I want to look at what Sacred Destiny might have to say to you, Pisces. Pisces, may I see? Spirit says love, miracles, change, and illumination. So in your love life, you're going to see miracles because of change and seeing something that's illuminated to you. And being in leadership. You might have to take the lead to take care of that house and your family. Alright, why is the Fool here for Pisces? May I Spirit shuffle one time. Because of nurture, that's the Empress, and embrace the world. Because there's an Empress energy that has a mother or somebody, divine feminine, that has to embrace the end of something. Challenging times and the end. Why is the Fool here for Pisces? Because you feel helpless and hopeless. The Lovers is here. You have a new vitality, the Ace of Wands, and you're observing. That's you, the Hanged Man. You're seeing your choice of what lights you up, what brings you creativity, what gives you, you feel helpless and hopeless when it comes to making a choice and having this spark of creativity or a spark with someone. A choice to have a spark. I don't know what the spark is. It's an Ace of Wands, but what does it represent? It represents dark fears, the devil, the crown chakra, and memories. So, this Ace of Wands is the Nine of Swords, your darkest fears. You're facing your darkest fears and your deepest desires when it comes to download you're getting from Spirit. Spirit is saying, Spirit is giving you your darkest fears, and it's coming through devil energy, Capricorn. It's like your darkest fears about desire are coming through your crown chakra, and it's coming through memories from childhood. It's like you're having to face these ancestral wounds and see them from a different perspective. You're having to see horrible things that happened to you when you were younger, and you're feeling helpless and hopeless because of it. Why is the High Priestess here? Because of the world, because of this ending right here. You don't see the ending coming. Why is the Hierophant here? Pisces, you don't see this ending coming. Why is the Hierophant here? Because you feel alone. You are actually in a commitment and feel alone. You're in a marriage probably. Why is the World here? Because somebody's going to open up and detach. Hang on one second. There we go. Okay. Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. When this ends, you're gonna realize that you can have stability, and it's gonna come through you being tempered, through not spending so much, through not being so careless with your money, being more generous of spirit. Star here, trusting in the universe to provide, because you're going to change your focus. Where you have no hope, because you need to change your focus. You have the 5 of Cups here. You don't see that you have something left. What does Pisces have left? Pisces, you have the ability to move on from this situation, but you keep going back to it because you feel like you can't live without it. And it's because of even the well-deserved reward. You being independent is here. The reason why you can't move on from it is right here. You feel helpless and hopeless, and you choose this spark. And see, you have to see the spark. Whatever this is that makes you angry from a different perspective. There's something about this relationship that makes you angry, and you have to see it from a different perspective. And I showed you what it is. It's that you have to face, in order to walk away from this, you have to face your darkest fears. The devil is here, so it's like you have a very strong desire, and spirit is making you see memories that happened to you in childhood. So you may have been abandoned in childhood, and this person leaving you is making your abandonment issues go off the charts. There could have been other things that were dark fears that happened to you in childhood, and they're making you go off the charts. But Spirit is doing it because Spirit wants you to build a foundation, to heal your ancestral wounds, to recode your DNA. Spirit is, you are being given a huge task. It's time to move on from this commitment. It's ending and you don't see it. It's like you don't want to see that it's ending. You're refusing to see that this is over. This could have been over for a long time now, and you're still refusing. This could have been over for 21 years. We have 4, 11, 9, 8, 5, 6, 7, 15, 9 again, 8 again, 7. It's like you're repeating the same pattern over and over and over and over in this relationship. And you heard what the person said about how they feel. Let me look at how they feel about you. Show me how this person that it's ending with feels about Pisces. Pisces, there's silence, frozen, no words, and they're a stone wall. And they have a lot of bitterness. How else do they feel about Pisces? It's like they wish you would shut up. That's how they feel. Just shut up. They have no loyalty to you. Alright, what else? They're shallow, hollow, empty, bored. It's like they feel like you're loyal to them even though they are a stone wall and they're hollow, they're bored, they're empty and shallow. What should Pisces do? Chasing. What do you mean chasing? You're chasing pain, Pisces. You're chasing this person so you don't have to feel these pains that you're so afraid of. What happens if they face the pain? You'll stop being confused. What do you mean stop being confused when it comes to soulmates? Why is soulmates here? Because this is causing karma. Being with a soulmate is bringing karma into your life, Pisces. And this is not shocking. Alright. Why is the Fool here? Because somebody needs to move on or has moved on because of competition. It's time for you to take a risk and move on because of competition. And why is the High Priestess here? Because of some old gossip. Feeling divinely guided because of gossip. That's in reverse. It's not even good gossip. It's like bullshit gossip. Show me the gossip that you feel so divinely guided about. That somebody had a girl fight. And that this is played out. So you think because somebody had a fight with a girl that this is over. And that you're divinely guided by this gossip. Somebody told me that there was a fight with a girl and that it's over. So somebody told you that they had a fight with their girl and it's over. But that's not true. What's the truth, Spirit? That you don't have the inside scoop. What is the inside scoop? That they're kissing ass. They're ignoring you because they got another offer. The competition, they moved on because of kissing ass, ignoring, and an offer. Why is the Hierophant here? Because this person ain't shit. And why is the World here? Because somebody is haunted by a bad reputation. And why is the Star in reverse? Because this person is a wolf in sheep's clothing. And they have caught a case or are going to. You might catch a case if you don't leave this person alone. They ain't shit. They're a wolf in sheep's clothing, and somebody is haunted by a bad reputation. What are they haunted by? A dirty offer. What was the dirty offer about? They told you they were into you, but they weren't. What was the truth? That they were threatening you. Why were they threatening you? Because your shine irritated their demons. And they were marrying you for your money. Remember I told you that, didn't I? Somebody married for money, and they married a wolf in sheep's clothing, and they're still chasing this person because they heard gossip that they had a fight with their girlfriend, which was a total lie, and you thought you were divinely guided by gossip. Pisces, come on. Stop kissing this person's ass while they ignore you and make an offer to someone else. Come on, baby. Come on. I know this is hard for you to hear. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I do not like to have to deliver these kinds of messages, but sometimes people have to hear them, because if not, they'll continue down this road that's going to cause them more pain. And see, what you're doing is you're trying to avoid pain from your past when you were little. Somebody hurt you when you were little, when you were young. Somebody abandoned you when you were little, when you were young. And you don't want to let this person go because you feel like everybody is going to abandon you. No, baby. Spirit will never abandon you. Never. Angels, how are you working on Pisces' behalf? Nature, thought, and wisdom. So Spirit's helping you to get grounded, to have the right thoughts, and to have wisdom, to learn your lesson. Anything else? You're going to have miracles to unity. And having freedom. Miracles when it comes to freedom and unity. Alright. Let's see what guidance Spirit has for you, Pisces. Guidance for Pisces, Spirit. May I see, please? A lot. One or two, please, for the sign of Pisces. Spirit is getting just the right card for you. Bless your heart. I know that's right. The Phoenix and the Spirit Whisperer. 29 and number 3. Turn right to 29. The Phoenix appears as your ally to celebrate your journey and to ensure your ultimate success. This is true even if it appears that you've just passed through a metamorphical experience of death or are currently enduring a perception of failure in your life. Death and rebirth are related. Remember, you're going through karma because of being with this soulmate. Seen in this light, nothing truly dies, but rather changes from one ending directly into new beginnings. The Phoenix consistently reinventing itself and rises up whole and new and even more powerful with every death it experiences. This could signal an end of a relationship or of a dynamic within one, or an end of a job, a project, or even a life. Perhaps no failure is involved, but it's time for a complete overhaul of your circumstances. You may be tired of what you're doing, or you may know intuitively that it's time to move on and try something new. Whatever the case, death of an old and celebration of new life are called for. Whatever you do now will indeed be successful, for a rebirth is imminent. The Spirit Whisperer, number 3. Pisces, I think you're about to finally walk away from this relationship that's been nothing. This person's with you for money. They're using you for money. or you're using them for money. Reverse any roles you need to. As an ally, the Spirit Whisperer comes to you heralding the miraculous and the inspired. She whispers guidance from the divine through your higher senses so that you can hear her wisdom and know her love for you. She is committed to helping you intuit the next right action and steers you away from trouble. The Spirit Whisperer keeps you inspired to move forward, always knowing just in time the correct next step. She guides you to fulfill your highest purpose. When she appears, it's a sign of of inspired ideas, that which continual action lead to success. That's a very good omen. If your question is about a relationship, the Spirit Whisperer speaks of soul and connection, past lives, and great learning through mutual mirroring. She will whisper how long, how short, how deep, and how sweet the relationship can be. There were soul bargains made even before you both were born here, and an exploration is in order. You may move forward, but keep listening to the Spirit Whisperer for the lessons that the vulnerability of love brings. Okay. Show me what's going on here, Spirit. Somebody here has an obsession. What are they obsessed with? Boundaries. Why are they obsessed with boundaries? Because of chemistry. So this person is obsessed with not having sex with somebody, is what it sounds like to me. And the other person is longing for it. Alright, so what's going to be the outcome? They're just with you for the money. Alright. Anything else Pisces needs to know? Don't go slow when it comes to support. What do you mean don't go slow when it comes to support? Because something is fake. What's fake? That somebody get their healing. And how might that happen? There's going to be obstacles to your passion. So what's the outcome here? Marriage came out in reverse. And why are they getting a divorce? This showed me twice you're getting a divorce. Because you're going to take care of yourself and let this person go. And then what might happen? Oh my God. Somebody's going to apologize for something that was strictly sexual. And it has to do with a new... Why are they apologizing for something that wasn't... It's saying it wasn't strictly sexual. It was new love. Use your intuition. Alright, outcome of that. There's no regret. What do you mean there's no regret? Because this was a decision for new love. Outcome of the new love. Put away the computer and don't retreat. This is their twin flame. Outcome of don't retreat. There's going to be rejection. If you put away the computer and don't retreat, there's going to be rejection and no stability. Why? Because somebody's playing hard. What are they doing? Accepting something? What are they accepting? That there's no integrity and they have no past life. What do you mean? They're vulnerable. Remember vulnerable? What's the outcome? True love. Forgiveness. Clarify the true love. You're on different pages because of children, interference, and abundance, and trust. Well, who is the true love? You're awakening to having balance and taking a leap of faith. Where are you leaping your faith to? Warning, you're not going to get a warning. You're getting no warning here whatsoever. About what? What are they not getting a warning about? Be patient. Protected. I'm almost out of cards. What are they not getting a warning about? That this is protected and that there's trust. Soulmate on the bottom of the deck. Soulmate, friendship, longing, wait. They haven't mastered a spiritual lesson. They're not going to get a second chance. There's the spiritual lesson. It's an addiction, and they're unavailable because of a twin flame, time apart. Forgiveness, the denial, and not being here right now. I just went through the whole deck. Pisces. Time for healing, and it's time to face the demons that you've been hiding from for all these years. It's time to face them. You cannot keep running from them and hiding from them behind this person. What would Pisces' best friend say? I'm ready for questions when y'all are. Start new. It's okay to outgrow people. I can't keep saying it any easier. Spirit's saying it's time to go get away from this person. How will Pisces' money work if they get away from this person? You'll manage your money, you'll be patient, and there will be no more spell work. So somebody's been doing spell work. Anything else Pisces needs to know? You won't be alone, and something's undecided when it comes to no transportation. What's it leaning towards? A student who is self-made but in reverse? Why are they in reverse? Because they need options. They need to stop celebrating they're not in leadership. What options do they need? They need a mechanic that'll use their voice about justice or injustice when it comes to a rebel. Outcome of this rebel. They're not going to take a risk when it comes to selling something and somebody's real estate. Outcome of the real estate. Sports. Why is sports involved in your real estate? Because of your spirituality and something you're not planning. Clarify what's happening here. Caution, something legal. And caution when it comes to your life purpose. Why are you having to be cautious with your life purpose? Because you're a peacemaker with no strategy. What strategy do they need? You had a loss and you're not changing. What do you mean they're not changing? It's divine time. Clarify what they need to do. You need to change when it comes to this loss. You're not going to have angelic help. Why not? Because it has to do with the media. And what are they doing? Entertaining. Outcome of entertaining on the media. You need to grow. Have Gaia. And stop being involved in the underworld. Whoever you are, you're doing something on social media because you had a loss and you felt like you could never get over this loss. And no angelic help with media and being an entertainer to me says that you are showing somebody nude pictures of yourself. Pisces. And Spirit's not going to help you to degrade yourself that way. What should Pisces do instead? Stop being motivated by something that's not even temporary What do you mean? Animals are here? What about animals? You're not designing. What do you mean they're not designing animals? You've had setbacks. You need to be comfortable. Get out of your feelings when it comes to not being able to unlock something. What can they not unlock? It has to do with something they want to buy or sell. Outcome of that. You're perfect at it. So you're having setbacks in your comfort because you can't unlock your emotions so that you can sell something that you're perfect at and take off. What are they perfect at? Not taking a risk, not being a rebel, and not having somewhere to live. So what should they do? They're going to have luck. Clarify the luck. No mechanic, no exploring, and no growing up. How is that luck? Because of parenthood, okay? What is going to happen then? Somebody's leaving a legacy. You're not a crafter, but you're manifesting something. What are they manifesting? Settling and having happiness. Their real estate is here. Laborer is here. Outcome of your legacy. It's none of your business and you're not being persistent. But somebody's got new gifts being activated. Okay? Okay. Any questions for the sign of Pisces? Hey, Mike, Mickey, Milky. I'm so blind. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you're subscribed. Please, 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 please. Any questions, Cheryl? I don't see Kayla. She must have gone to bed. Wasn't that a reading and a half? Woo! I don't think I'd have any questions after a reading like that either. I mean, there's nothing left to say. Okay, I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I was supposed to start the next one at 1:30. I'm going to start it at 2:30. Cheryl, are you good to go for fire signs, or do you want to quit for today? Cheryl, Earth to Cheryl. Anyway, I'll have to give her a call and ask her. As far as I'm concerned, even if she can't help, I'm going to go ahead and keep doing them until I get tired because I want to get them knocked out. I want to get them done. But I'm going to take a quick break to eat, so the next video for Leo will begin at 2:30. Okay? Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Bye-bye.